Our topic today, human activity in the tropical rainforest.
I'm Sasha Galili.
Kedor Gibbets.
Frank Terimo.
The biotic factors of the rainforest are the vegetation, like the trees, bushes, and various other plants. These go through photosynthesis, creating the main source of food in the environment. Next factors are the animals, who consume the plants and each other.
These are the abiotic factors: moisture, rain, surface water, and vapor. Soil, all these contribute to the plants. Air, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. Sunlight is very vital for photosynthesis.
Factors affected by human impact. First of all, we have vegetation, which is being locked out and slashed and burned by human beings. Then, without vegetation, the animals cannot live because it's their habitat and their source of food. Then air, oxygen in general, is wiped out because of the vegetation that is gone. Then soil, because there's no vegetation, the soil is easily eroded. And then we have the water, which is being contaminated due to human impact.
This is Gershmel's nutrient cycle, showing a model of the tropical rainforest. As you can see, the biomass is relatively much larger than the litter and the soil. You can also see that the arrows, the decay pathway is much more bigger, so relatively bigger than the rest of the arrows. You can see that there's a big decay pathway. Now, the biomass does not have a lot of fallout, so there's not much litter that goes to the floor. Then from the litter, you have a big decay pathway to the soil. Human activity causes the biomass to become smaller through slashing and burning and cutting trees, which blocks the fallout pathway and other pathways, creating more litter. Then the litter then gone through flood, which also the runoff.
An example of negative feedback in the tropical rainforest would be the sun coming down, plants photosynthesizing, the plants being consumed by an animal taking in the nutrients. Later on the animal dies, and when the animal decays, its nutrients are taken up by the soil. Later on, those nutrients are then taken up by plants, thus repeating the cycle. An example of positive feedback in the tropical rainforest is the intervention of humans through logging or slash and burn clearing. Now, what humans do, they remove the vegetation cover by taking the trees, and as a result, animals have no habitat or food. And as a result of this, the nutrient cycle of the tropical rainforest is disrupted, as the soil is no longer able to get nutrients from decaying animals or plants. And now, since the soil is exposed, intense runoff can erode the soil, thus degrading the already poor quality of the tropical rainforest soil.